All right, Shalom. This is Yahawashi.
Shalom.
I got the Yahawashi here with me. We are
Shalom.
we're with the GMS Dallas camp. And first off, I'm gonna give all praises to
Yahawashi.
Yahawashi, SHAM, Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the Yakim scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, keeping His word in truth and sincerity. The brother Tashad had a topic he wanted to go into, man. So I'm gonna let him start it off with which one you want me to get again? The one in 2 Corinthians, right?
Get that time. 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 17.
All right. 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 17. Now the Lord is that Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. But we all.
Where the Spirit of
Salaki.
Go ahead.
Okay. But we all, with open face, beholding as in a glass the glory of the Lord, are changed into the same image from glory to glory, even as by the Spirit of the Lord.
So, starting back at that 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 17, if you can read that again, Bible Shah.
Gone. It's verse 17. Now the Lord is that Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty.
Now, where the Spirit of Yahawashi is, there is liberty. And you can either do the will of Yahawashi, because you can either do the will or you cannot do the will of Yahawashi, because the word liberty there means to do as one pleases. Alright, but if the men in this truth, alright, they are doing what Yahawashi pleases. Okay? So they have liberty in this truth. And 2/3 have liberty outside of this truth. Okay? You can continue on in that 18.
Oh, Khan. Verse 18. But we all, with open face, beholding as in a glass the glory of the Lord, are changed into the same image from glory to glory, even as by the Spirit of the Lord.
And I just wanted to pull that word image. It's icon. It's icon. I'm just going to read it. It's the Strong's G 1504. It says icon. It says an image, a figure, likeness. All right. So, as you are out there, proclaiming the word, and the will of Yahawashi, you're coming in His image. All right. Just like Yahawashi came in the image of His Father. Okay. And as you're coming in His image, you're going to increase from glory to glory. All right, and that is through the will and the Spirit of Yahawashi.
That was it.
You got anything to add?
Oh no, that was it on that one.
Pull that Romans chapter 12, start at verse 2.
Okay, come. This is Romans chapter 12, start at verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your minds, that ye may prove what is that good, that acceptable and perfect will of Yahawah.
So it says, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, right? So you have to put off, the things that you were taught. In the world, you have to, come into a new, and be as of Yahawashi, because Yahawashi is the image that we are all seeking.
Right. Yeah, like the brother, like what the brother said, and like it says in that chapter, you gotta I want to misquote it. Let me see. I'm gonna read it again. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your minds. You know, so you got to put away those things. You know, you got to put off, like it says in what is that? 1 Peter chapter 3. You know what I'm saying? That you know, you got to be baptized. You know, not the putting away of the flesh. You know what I'm saying? But of renewing. As a matter of fact, let me get it real quick. I don't want to misquote it. You know, this is 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 21. The like figure whereunto even baptism thus also now save us, not the putting away of the filth of the flesh, but the answer of good consciousness toward Yahawah by the resurrection of Yahweh Mashiach. You know what I'm saying? And you know, with Yahawashi, you know, we have that chance. You know, to be able to renew ourselves toward a good conscience. You know what I'm saying?
Good. What's that Ariana always say? You're gonna be by your, all right, the way that you conduct yourself.
Right.
Okay. It's only by changing your anastrophe or the way that you conduct yourself, you know, you will become as, you know, Yahawashi, you know, and that's going into, you know, renewing your mind, you know, coming to the will and power of Yahawashi, because only He, you know, can save you. Only He gives redemption.
Okay, you know what? You know what? Yeah, you're right. Let me get this real quick, which was in the chapter before, in Peter's. You know what I'm saying? Because like you were going into, you know, the way you conduct yourself. You know, it shows your the type of you know, type of person you are, but also you know, that the image. You know what I'm saying? That Yahawashi wants us to put out. You know what I'm saying? Now, if here I'm gonna read this. This is 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 12. You know, having your conversation honest among the Gentiles, that whereas they speak against you as evildoers, they may by your good works, which they shall behold, glorify Yahweh in the day of visitation. You know what I'm saying? So, you want to say something?
I mean, well, I was just gonna say, because you know, there's a time coming where these other nations and these 2/3 are gonna view the many Yahawashi by their continents, all right, and their continents is gonna be shown as Yahawashi.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit more on this one. Submit yourselves to every ordinance of man for the Lord's sake, whether it be to the king as supreme, or unto governors as unto them that are sent by him, for the punishment of evildoers, and for the praise of them that do well. You know, so walk in the spirit, man. You know, don't be no 2/3.
I say it. No, don't be a bitch ass nigga. Alright, Salaki for my speech, but you know, where you at right now?
I'm on verse 13.
You at verse 13?
Verse 14, Salaki.
Alright, Khan. Read verse 14 and 15.
Okay, verse 14. Are unto governors as unto them that are sent by him, for the punishment of evildoers, and for the praise of them that do well. For so is
Slacking. Continue. Slacking.
Okay. Verse 15. For so is the will of Yahweh, that with well doing you may put to silence the ignorance of foolish men.
So as you're going out, you know, and you're testifying, you know, and you're showing how about Yahawashi to the populace. All right, you're preaching, you're continuing to walk in the faith. All right, you're going to put, silence on these other nations. They're going to get so fed up at you because you're following the right way, and that's what's going on with, these 2/3 right now, to these men that are coming up against, the men of Yahawashi, Lord willing, we are all the men of Yahawashi, all right, that are coming up testifying for Yahawashi.
Gone. And then this verse right here, this next verse is a point. Verse 16. As free and not using your liberty for a cloak of maliciousness, but as the servants of Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? So don't, just because we have that liberty, like the brother was going into, doesn't mean you can just go around and do whatever the hell we want, we're like, yes, we are under a grace period, you know what I'm saying, but that doesn't give you the right to just go ahead and act like a rebellious 2/3 piece of shit, you know what I'm saying? That's
hey, you can go to Galatians chapter 5 verse 1, and it'll go further into that.
Got you. This is Lucky. What was that? You kind of cut off.
Galatians chapter 5 verse 1.
Okay, this is Galatians chapter 5 verse 1. Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith Mashiach hath made us free, and be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage. Don't be like I said, we read in that one verse, don't conform yourself to the ways of the world. Roughly paraphrased, I forgot how it was worded, but you know what I'm saying? Don't make yourself a slave again, you know what I'm saying?
And like how about Shimmy Al-Shai, gives everybody a gift. And like I had a vision about that a couple months ago, about this Mark of the Beast, thing, the RFID chip, going into, Jake, which say that they are free, but they're going to put themselves back in a deep bondage. I don't mean to get off topic, but Yahweh Shemel Shai has set everything up beautifully to do his will and to show his work. And like right now, you have liberty, or you have a freedom, to do what you please. And, it's like, why would you choose to want to go about it your own way whenever you see that his way is good? Even though you're in the world, you still see that his way is good. But the why see how about Shemel Shai that he woke up the men, that are out here doing the work. All right? Because if it wasn't for him, we would still be bitch ass niggas in the world. All right? Because the Most High has blinded the minds, of these 2/3 that are in the world, so he can set them up for judgment.
Because when you fall after the ways of the world, man, you're making of course you're transgressing the law, which is sin. You know what I'm saying? And you're making yourself a prisoner unto sin. You know what I'm saying? What is that verse? You know what I'm talking about? It's pretty much it's worded like that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're making yourself a prisoner unto sin or something like that. If not, it's cool. We ain't gotta get it, but.
I'm thinking about the one in James. It keeps popping in my head. It's the love of the world is enmity to the Most High.
Well, yeah, we can go on, but no, it's a different one. It's all good. Did you want more on that? Did you want more on that in Galatians? It was chapter 5, verse 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, there is a little more on this. Behold, I, Paul, say unto you that if ye be circumcised Mashiach shall profit you nothing. For I testify again to every man that is circumcised, that he is a debtor to do the whole law. You know what I'm saying? So hey, if you trying to keep the whole law, you know, and trying to be like the circumcised or like the you know, so for example, the Pharisees, you know what I'm saying, then you're gonna be held accountable to keep the whole law, you know? Verse 4, Christ has become of no effect unto you, whosoever of you are justified by the law, you are fallen from grace. You know what I'm saying? So hey, that, you know, with Yahawashi Mashiach, man, you know, we ain't gotta keep the whole law, man. We have that liberty, you know what I'm saying? But that just because we have that liberty doesn't give us the right, like we read in Peter's, just go ahead and do, you know, use it as a cloak of maliciousness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like really, you can tie that back into the to the 2 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 17. All right, because of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai, we are no longer under the schoolmaster. All right, we are under him, and through him we are all saved.
Oh, Salaki.
No, you good.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, like it says in the next verse, in verse 5, for we through the Spirit wait for the hope of righteousness by faith. You know what I'm saying? We have faith, man, and like the brother brought up in 2 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 17. You know, now the Lord is that Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, you know, Shai has set this up perfectly. He has set up you to follow a law. Then he came in and he, you know, since he is the law, you know, because he is the whole book. He is the law. So he, you know, so I got a brain fart.
No, you're good.
Since Yahweh Shem Shai is the law, you know, should we not follow him since he made the law?
Yeah, you know, like it was kind of like it's like that situation with the Pharisees, you know, and they were like, hey, how come the disciples are picking corn, I think, in the Sabbath? And he was like, I am the Lord of the Sabbath, you know what I'm saying? You know, so he's like, man, like I am the law, man. You know, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because he was like, how can I break the law since I made the law? Okay. He's like, I'm the reason why the law is here. You know, and yet these coons, these niggards wants to come in and say, oh, he was wrong in doing that. Nah, he is the reason why you're doing what you're doing. You know, but in him there is freedom from that. You know, in him there's freedom from this whole society. There's freedom from this whole world. All right, and it's only in him, you know, that you're gonna get salvation anyway. You know, so hey, I don't know what else to say. You know, it's only the strength of power how about Shemi Al-Shai that you are going to, you know, come in and get an understanding of why you're here. You know, it's only going to be through him that, you know, you're going to gain salvation, right? And hopefully be one of the hopeful elect, you know, that get beamed up out of here, all right? And it's only through his will because he wrote your name down in the book of life. How much better can it get, you know, since he is, you know, liberty, through him there is always freedom.
Yep.
But I ain't got nothing else to say. You got anything?
No, that's all. That's it on me, with me.
Okay. So with that, you know, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahawashi, by Hashem, Yahawashi. Double honor to the elders and the apostles at Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to all the hopeful elect, you know, in the house of David. You know, Shalom.
Shalom.